this is Graham, and today we're going to teach them how to ride, or see how well it goes and if we can get there. Today we are going to ride Reno, my baby, and get him brushed down, tacked up, and see how it goes from there.
Now it's time for us to groom Reno, which means
we're going to rub him down, brush his tail and mane, and tack him up.
I will be picking the feet.
Okay, I'm going to brush his body down now with the body brush.
I'm going to be getting all the dirt and nasty muck and stuff out of his hooves and every little groove.
Okay, go ahead, Bella.
So now it's time for me to start brushing his mane. His tail.
It's time for us to go get the tack. So I'll go and grab it and we'll tack him up. So this is the saddle and the bridle.
And the reins.
Before I put on my saddle, I lift up the stirrup on the side that's going to hit him on the other. If you don't lift it up, it'll hit him on the other side. So before I sling it up there, I have to make sure it's tilted like this. Now, we take the latigo, which is the belt, the strap we use to keep the girth on. On the other side of the horse is the girth, and it is clipped up so I can put it away, but now that we're using it, we have to clip it, bring it out from under the horse, and start tightening up the latigo.
And you don't want to make it too tight because we're in the barn right now and
Yes.
he would feel
He'll start wiggling around.
Yeah, wave it around.
So first I'll make the loop around, just tighten it up here. It's still very loose, as you can see, but we're just tightening it up so it's not touching the ground. Let's do it a little bit more, lock around it again, tighten it a little bit, still loose.
And
then let it
last
hang,
time.
And then we'll let it hang here until we start moving and taking him out. So now that the saddle is on the horse, it's loose enough to let me lift up his saddle pad and take it off his withers. Yes, that's what I'm doing. All right. Let's see on both sides if it's even. Yes, it is perfectly correct.
And
now
next, we're going to be doing the bridle and the reins.
Yes, let's put on the bridle and the reins. Before you take your horse off the cross ties, you're going to need to put on your helmet. But since I'm not riding today, and Graham is, he's needing to put on his helmet. If it's a little too tight, you can loosen it up in the back, and it's a little, what is it, tighten thingy up there.
I think it's good. Yeah.
It's good? Okay. And now lean forward, and when you lean forward, if it doesn't fall off, then you're good to go. Now, we're going to take the bridle and take off the halter. Before we do that, we take the reins and put it over Reno's head, like that. So we have control after we take off the halter. So we unclip the cross ties, put that over my other arm, and put them back on the loop so it does not drag on the ground and our horse has less opportunity to step on it. And then flip it over here. So now that we've done that, it's time to take off this halter and put on this bridle. Here you go. And make sure to hold on to your horse if you're trying this at home. All right, let's put on this bridle. So first, I want to we'll be on the left side of my horse, and hold the bridle with one hand, and down here, hold the bit. But make sure your hands are spread before you put it up to his mouth, so your teeth don't get bit. So gently put the bit in his mouth. Make sure the chain does not go in. You might need to do it a couple of times. Your horse is playing with it like mine is. You got it. All right. And then we're gonna pull it up.
Pull it up.
I don't have to worry about my bit getting under my horse's tongue since he should have pulled your ears. I don't have to worry about the bit getting under my horse's tongue because he'll get it out. So now that I've put the bit in his mouth, make sure your chain.
The forebrow?
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so now that the bit is in his mouth, we pull off our reins like I just did and adjust his brow band and put it right below his ears, making sure it's not too close, but not too far. It gives us more room with the throat latch, which is this piece right here on your bridle. You take the throat latch's strap and tighten it to the right setting for your horse. And there we go. Right there. And before we do anything else, we look at how our horse looks and to make sure everything is in place and order. This side's on check. And that side's good. Now that we've finished, I'm going to hand the horse off to Graham and check the Bronco. Let's tighten that up a bit. We left it pretty loose earlier. And maybe put it through the loop one more time. All right, let's go. He's all ready. We'll tighten it one more time when we get out there. Now that we're out here, let's make sure it's all tight so Grim doesn't fall off. Okay, so first we put the reins over our horse's ears so we can control them once we're up there. And make sure our reins are even, like this. Now go ahead and mount Graham. So first, I forgot you didn't know how to mount. So first you put your foot into the stirrup here, your left foot, and step up into it and swing your leg over. Right there. Now, do you know how to control a horse?
Not really, no.
So first, let's go ahead and take the reins down. And first, I'm going to walk you around. So just hold on to the horn, and we're just going to do some walking. Now it's time for Tessa to mount. Ready, Tessa? Yep. Okay. First, let's mount from the left side. All right, here we go. Step in and swing that leg over. Good job. There we go. this side, we're going to go ahead and detat him, take it all off, and brush him down. If he's really sweaty, we'll hose him off.
Oh, you want
So let's get to untack. So now I'm going to take the latigo off and the girth. So we pull up there to release that and loosen the girth, letting it drop. See the sweat? Yeah, we might have to bathe him. And it's hot enough, so he'll be fine. It won't be too cold. And we might just give him a bath altogether. So that'll be good. And putting it through the wrong loop. Look at me, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so when I put it up, I roll it once, and then I roll it twice, making sure it's the same length both times when I roll it through, loop it through, like that. And then I go ahead, make a 4, take the 1, make a 4, then when you loop it through again, you come through and change that 4 into a 7, which is kind of looks like a 7 once you have it like that, and then just tighten it up and leave it hanging like that, and that's how I keep it off the ground once I'm moving it. And then we'll go over to the other side. So this is the part you did not see last time. This is the girth and where I unclipped it. Well, now we're clipping it back up. And so you just clip it on there like that, make sure it's hanging, and let's flip that up. I kind of got stuck when we were riding, adjusting everything. And I did adjust my stirrups for their dad's side, so I'm gonna have to bring that back up to my level and move that down right there. So if you guys can see that, I just moved it up a level. And then you should be fine with that. And then we'll go back to the other side and move that one over as well, because I forgot to move it over before I rode, so I had to ride with longer stirrups. And then bring that down. Yeah, he's good with loud sounds. Good boy. Now we're back over here, and we'll just slowly wiggle the saddle over there, and I'll catch it on the other side. And we'll just pull it off and bring it into the tack room. Should have put it on my hip, but I didn't know the tack room was closed. And so we go ahead. Someone put their saddle on my saddle spot, so I have to go and fix that. Swing that up there. And then move mine up there. Like that. There we go. And then we'll head over there and I'll take him out. I'll take him out over here. Now it's time to take Reno over to the washroom. I need to clip this up before we go. He'll be fine standing there. Trust him not to move as much. It's always good to have your horse with a lead rope. Come here. What's that over there? I forgot. See? You always got to remember these things so you don't have to lead your horse by a halter. That'll be hard. So then just hold him like this. Over here. Pull him up. And we're going to go ahead and take him over here to the wash rack. Come on, boy. And tie him up and wash him off. And if it's super sweaty, you may need some conditioner. So, he's talking together. So we're going to go ahead and flip it through. Come on, bud. And right there. Yes, that's good. Might need you a little closer though, because you kind of may need to do it. So I thought he was a lot closer. I'm going to have to make it a little tighter there. Yep, there we go. Flip it through and clamp it there. Is that good? Do you think that's good? Yeah, he thinks that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're really sweaty, bud. Alright, let's get that hose over there. Get it on, running. There we go. And I'll go over here and bring it over here. The caper can run over here as long as it's not far. And we'll spray his feet because he's really hot. We don't want to give him a shock going straight, just the water in him up there. His legs. See his veins and how they're bulging? It's really hard to tell because my horse isn't clipped. We haven't clipped his body yet, so you can kind of see his veins bulging a little bit. So it's always good to spray his legs first, especially when he's riding in the hot sun. All right, let's go ahead and get his body. I'm gonna hold his head over here so he can play with it. He likes to play with the water all the time, so I gotta watch out for that. Yes, I know, he's cold. You'll be fine. All of that up there. Get all of it. All in there. Good boy. That's where the girth was, so we can get all of that wet in there too. Yeah. He's not super sweaty, so I don't think we'll have to bring any soap out. And it's always good to make sure you get all the sweat between your horse's legs so it doesn't cause any irritation. Get up in there. All the dirt. Make sure you wash it off down his legs so you don't develop ring rot. Yeah, there you go. And make sure your horse trusts you before you get behind him like I just did. And you're comfortable with doing it too. He's fine with me doing it, but you always have to know your horse before you go and trust him straight away. Alright, I think he's good on this side. Yeah, once you got all that sweat out in there, go ahead and spray his belly, all in there. Yep. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and move him over to the other side.
Red cut?
Good boy. And work my way from the legs. We don't have to take as long as we did on the legs on the last side because he's already has water on him. Yeah, he's got a lot of dirt and sweat right here. His legs right here. Front. Spray up. There you go, you should be good. Okay, start here. Get rid of that mane. Some of your chest. Yeah, cold. And spray down. Yeah. Good boy. Get all that sweat. Go ahead and get real good up in there. It's okay if you get wet if you're washing your horse too. 'Cause you're probably sweaty. And then walk it down. All over there. His back is really dirty and he'll probably just get in the dirt again, but it's good to get all the sweat off and that's really what we're going for. Yeah. Looking for all that soap, all that sweat out. It kind of looks like soap. Get in there, good. Belly. Side. And then we'll get your butt. Yep. And he should be good from here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the squeegee and wipe all the water off of him. that and take his halter off. Good boy.